What's going on, guys? So this is going to be my project at attempting to restore an antique Pickaroon, whatever you want to call it. I purchased several heads from eBay. I believe I got 2 axe heads, a Pickaroo head, a maul, and some other little hatchet heads. And yeah, this is going to be my attempt at restoring it. I was originally a little hesitant on making a video because I've never really done this before, so that's why I started grinding out some of the pitting there. But we're going to continue on and see how it goes. So along to go with this particular head, I got a 36-inch hickory handle, purchased from eBay from the Hickory Handle store. One thing I love about it is that lettering right there, made in the USA. What do you know, they still make stuff in the USA, huh? Alright, so I'm going to mount the camera up, and I'm just going to go at this gently with the grinder, as I've been doing, to remove some of the pitting. You know, originally I was going to keep it, but, you know, I'm one where sometimes I may leave my axe outside, and, you know, a little rain may get in there, and I feel like the pitting just may worsen, so as opposed to that, I'm just going to gently keep going at it with the bench grinder. Alright, so after we finished our grinding, as well as using the wire wheel, the next step, we're just going to continue polishing this down and, you know, make it a little nicer. I'm not sure how much you can see there, but there's still, you know, it's not perfect. We just hit it with the frickin' bench grinder, so. I've seen guys use flap wheels as the next step, but I think I'm just going to go right to sandpaper, being as though I don't have a flap wheel on me. To start, I'm going to start with some 60. I'm just going to start working it in there. Not sure if you can really see much there, but it's definitely a lot smoother compared to the other side. You can kind of see in the reflection of the light there, you can see those lines, and that was caused from the bench grinder as we were sliding back and forth. as why at the end of my angle grinding I kind of did some circles very gently to attempt to remove those lines, but as you can see there's some still in there. So on this side it's definitely taken a lot of them out. So I think I'm going to continue on a little bit more with the 60, and then we're going to drop down to a 120 and continue from there. Also, while we're here, these hickory handles, I believe from the factory they just come with a coat of wax on them. So to take the wax off, I'm just going to hit it with the 60. Compared to the end of the handle, in the reflection of the light you can see the wax on there. Then you come to the end and it's nice and sanded down, and later on we're going to apply some linseed oil so we don't get any blisters when using the tool. I'm just going to continue on and hit this head with a little more 60, and I got to flip around and do the other side. I think that's pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but from what it was, it's definitely an improvement. Alright, flip it over and give this side a shot. And with this sanding down, you just continue on to taste. I don't think I'm going to go too much further than that. It's more than enough for my purposes. One thing to watch out for when you're purchasing a handle is to look at which way the grain of the wood runs. Ideally you want it vertical, because that's where your strength lies. If you have something that's horizontal, you have a much higher tendency for your tool handle to break. Being as though I purchased mine online, I really did not have much of an option. Looks like we have about a 45-degree angle, so I'm probably going to be somewhere in the middle. Another note I'd like to comment on about the hickory handle store. When I received my axe, my wedge was broken. I'm not completely sure why. This is just how it was shipped to me. So anyway, I sent them an email, and about 4 days later I received a brand new wedge in the mail. So kudos to them, you know, excellent customer service.